6 years after the tragedy of 9/11, many questions remain unanswered. A group of experts has convened in Washington to discuss what they think happened that day. And as RT's Dina Gusolsky reports, some of their theories are in stark contrast to the official version of the events.
Here's the free-fall collapse straight down.
September 11th, 2001, World Trade Center number 7. The U.S. government said that this building and the 2 others collapsed as a result of fires ignited by jet fuel. But according to these folks, those are all lies. Richard Gage is the founder of Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth.
We have the chemical evidence.
An organization of experts and professionals who believe that the real story behind the destruction of the towers is still up in smoke.
No building has ever collapsed due to fire in a high-rise building, ever. The Twin Towers were brought down with explosive-controlled demolition. We have a free-fall collapse in the case of Building 7 for 100 feet of its fall, which can't happen without the columns being forcibly removed, as in a typical controlled demolition.
Volunteers came from all over the country to show videos, hand out brochures, and point out the inconsistencies between government agencies' explanations of what happened on 9/11 and scientific evidence that seems to prove otherwise.
We have chemical evidence of high-tech explosives found in all of the dust. We have evidence of thermite found in the molten iron samples. This can't happen in normal office fires. They don't have half the temperature required to melt steel. Where did the molten iron come from?
And those at the convention seem to be eating this new information right up. They, too, wanted more answers.
I could certainly find it easy to believe that the truth was covered up.
If something other than airplane fuel made the World Trade Centers come down, we need to understand what that was and what caused it.
I would need to know a lot more about what's going on here.
And with this group calling for a fresh look at the attacks that shook America, one question lingers. Who put the explosives in there?
We don't know who may have put the explosives there, or why, or how they did it. So we're asking for a real investigation, and let's let the chips fall where they may.
Gage is just one of over 700 architects and engineers who claim that it was a controlled demolition that resulted in the collapse of the World Trade Centers. And now these experts are calling for a brand new investigation into the September 11th attacks in the hopes of uncovering more of the truth underneath all the rubble. Dina Gusolsky, RT, Washington, D.C.